It is an early but encouraging estimate.
We believe that it's good news for the driving public, but we're not going to sit back on our laurels.
Since 2005, when traffic deaths reached a record 43,510, the numbers have declined every year, with last year's fatality figure at the lowest point in almost 6 decades. It's important to consider that 1954 was 2 years before the interstate highway system started, and a year before seatbelts were even an option in Fords and Chryslers. Back then, there were 58 million vehicles of all types on the road. Today, there are 4 times as many.
But modern-day highways are unquestionably safer and easier to navigate, and modern-day cars are safer and sturdier than ever.
Cops write tickets to save lives.
Enforcement of safety belt laws is strict and widespread. All states except New Hampshire require them. Seatbelt usage is now up to 85%. Airbags, front and side, are now in 170 million vehicles on the road. Much improved tires help hold cars to the pavement. And, as this comparison shows, so do the increasingly sophisticated electronic stability controls, estimated to save up to 9,000 lives every year. And safety experts say there's also been a cultural shift against drinking and driving.
Keep your head still.
Accounting for nearly a third of all traffic-related deaths in 2008.
The days of one for the road have certainly been past. That's something that we would see on TV in the 80s on sitcoms.
But a relapse is not out of the question. Cutting-edge computer systems, such as those on Toyotas, may pose unintended risks if they malfunction and leave the driver without control. And there are new distractions, from visually arresting displays to cell phone texting. So dangerous, the 20 states now ban texting while driving.
We heard heartbreaking stories from people who lost loved ones as a result of somebody thinking they could text and drive or use a cell phone.
Secretary LaHood told us today he'd like to see a national ban on texting, and he'd like to see it implied over the entire country.
And Dean, I was going to ask you, because of the recession and high gas prices, I know fewer people are out on the road. Is that a contributing factor here as well?
It's a contributing factor, no question, but apparently a small one, because while there are fewer people on the road, the actual number of miles driven seem to have gone down. So there's no question that the people seem to be driving more safely. Katie?
All right, Dean Reynolds. Dean, thanks so much.